Hey everyone. Well, today is Wednesday of Holy Week, which is just the week leading up to Easter. And hey, just want to give a little encouragement every day as we kind of look at what happened to Jesus' life leading up to the cross and to eventually his resurrection. And there's a lot of people questioning Jesus in this time, a lot of people questioning his authority. And one of the religious rulers questions Jesus and says, Jesus, what's the greatest commandment out of all the commandments out of the Old Testament or out of the Torah? What's the greatest commandment? And in Mark chapter 12, verse 29, Jesus actually says, well, the most important commandment is, listen, O Israel, the Lord your God is one God, the only Lord, and you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is equally important, to love your neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these. And Jesus is quoting out of Deuteronomy 6. You can turn back to Deuteronomy 6, look it up. The Jewish people call this the Shema, a very important passage in the Torah. And you probably heard something like that before, that we should love God with all of our heart, we should love our neighbor as ourselves. You probably heard that. Sometimes we forget that this was actually said and recited by Jesus right before going to the cross, just a couple hours. And here's my encouragement to you today. My encouragement isn't for you to try harder in this. My encouragement is that we just stop for a moment and just recognize that as Jesus is saying these words, he's about to show God, his Father, how much he loves him as he truly takes the cup of the cross, as he truly says, God, not my will be done, but your will be done. And he walks in the purpose that God has, that as he carries his cross, he's literally loving his God, his Father, with all of his heart, soul, mind, and strength. And as he's hanging on the cross and people are mocking him and he's naked and shamed and is in pain, he's not cursing them, but instead he's saying, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they have done. Is there any greater act of love for someone as Jesus is loving them on the cross, right? And so listen, today I'm not saying, hey, come on, you can try harder to love God, you can try harder to love other people. No, today I'm just saying, let's just look at Jesus and just look at what he has done to love God and how he has loved others. And may we just pray and say, God, help me to follow Jesus's example, and let's just marvel at what he accomplished on the cross. Listen, hope you're having a great day today. Hope to see you sometime over the weekend.